So how many tickets?
Oh, just give us the bookhead, Nev. I can't promise to shift them all.
Oh, thank you.
You all right, Mum?
Hiya.
Hello. Are you home for Christmas?
Wasn't expecting you back this early. Are you all right? You haven't been sacked, have you?
No, I just figured Debbie could do with a hand at the garage, that's all.
Oh, no, you didn't need to do that. Cameron's been helping out.
So how did Kane's op go?
Yeah, he came through it okay. I don't want you to worry too much.
Mum, I'm fine. I'm not going to start cutting again, if that's what you mean.
Well, where are you off to now? You going to the hospital?
Yeah, later. Got something I need to do first.
Like what?
See Adam.
You all right, mate? Didn't know you were due back.
You got a problem?
What do you think?
This has got nothing to do with him. You only hit Kane the once. You know why, don't you?
Well, it takes two. You should ask your wife about that.
Oi! That's bang out of order and you know it.
If you want to have a pop at me, go on, give it your best shot. You know I don't fancy this pain. I'm gonna go get the car.
Aaron. Come on. You're my best mate. I'm not gonna fall out with you over this. You've been to the hospital yet?
I'm not sure I can face all that again.
Hey, listen. It's not gonna be like last time, okay? Kane's gonna walk out of there, no worries, you'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
Catch you later.
Oi! Don't you walk away from me. I want to know what just happened with you and John outside. And don't bother denying it because you were seen.
So he's been shouting the mouth off then?
Never you mind. You are a long way from fine, boy.
Right, look, yeah, if you don't believe me, nothing.
Right, so you're just ripping chunks out of other people now instead of yourself?
Does nobody care that Kane's in hospital?
Don't be stupid. Of course we care. I've been worried sick about him.
Right, and he was coming in here for a drink and you would have served him like nothing had happened.
Well, for what it's worth, I do not think that it was John Barton that gave him that good hiding.
Kane was knocking off his missus.
Oh, plenty of people had it in for him. What are you going to do, have a go at all of them? Look at your son. You don't need this stress. And frankly, neither do I.
Sorry, love. Still the same.
Well, how long's he been off his sedatives? The doctor said give it 24 hours.
Right, we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Until when? The end of time?
The doctor's not got a clue.
Well, they're the best we've got.
How long have you been here for?
Since yesterday, pretty much.
Apart from nipping back home and having got John Barton.
Please tell me you weren't that stupid.
I wanted to see for myself if he was lying or not.
Good job your mate Adam were there then, eh? Someone has to be the voice of reason. I'm just gonna stretch my legs. See if I can't take out a loan and buy one of them cheese sandwiches.
Oh, I'll go. That'll probably be quicker.
Oh, I think I can manage, thanks. Yeah, if I need any help, I'll give you a shout.
He's getting old.
Why? Because he's not encouraging you to knock 7 bells out of John Barton?
I thought it'd be me holding him back.
Yeah, well, maybe he's more bothered about whether his son's ever going to wake up. Get some sleep. You look exhausted.
I'm all right. I'll sleep here if I have to. it's Aaron. Look, you're in hospital. Look, don't worry, I'm gonna get a nurse. Nurse! Look, he's woken up, come on! Don't panic, right? It's gonna be all right. They're here.
Can you leave the room, please?
Can you squeeze my hand?
You don't look very happy. I thought this was supposed to be good news.
What did the doctors say?
I don't know, they keep me out while they had a look at him.
Has he said anything?
Not really.
Is he going to be all there?
Of course he is. Don't be ridiculous.
I was only asking the question.
He's still out of it, but the doctors reckon that's normal.
When can we go in?
I'm not waiting for a royal invitation. How is he?
He's not going to be brain damaged, is he?
He's doing well. He's regained consciousness, which is obviously a good sign.
Fairly necessary.
His vital signs are good. We're just waiting to see how quickly he comes back online.
It's not a flaming computer.
When can we see him?
Best not to crowd him. 2 visitors at a time, maximum. He's not completely coherent yet. It's going to take him a while to adjust, but we're very happy with his progress.
GCS 14 and extreme weakness in order.
You calling your mum?
No, Cameron.
She needs to know.
I'll be 2 minutes.
Is he really going to be all right?
Well, we need to take things nice and easy. Don't expect miracles.
Which tells us nothing.
Yeah.
Right, I'll be back later. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
Who are any of your dad?
He had us all worried there for a bit. It's one step away from banging the Oasis tunes on. That old whale music.
Maybe we should just let him rest here. God knows I know I'd need to if Chaz and them had been gabbling round my bed like that.
He's been Sparko for days. Last thing he needs is any more kip. Listen, the sooner you get better, the sooner we can get out of here and sort out whoever did this to you.
Don't you start winding him up.
At least you've got the chance to patch things up with him now.
Oh, well. If only things were that simple. I'm glad you're all right, but it doesn't mean that anything's changed.
Yes, it does. Everything's changed, Zach. He nearly died.
Yeah, well. Maybe it would have been better for the rest of us if he had.
Are you mental? What are you saying stuff like that for? That's the last thing he wants to hear.
You're a good lad, Aaron. Right royal pay most of the time, but at least you know right from wrong. Don't start idolising him and trying to be something you're not. Best thing is to go your own way. The likes of him will only drag you down.
We should stop poking him like a lump of meat.
They're just trying to do the jobs, love.
King looks like he wants to kill him.
No, that's just what his face looks like when he's not moving it.
You all right for a lift?
Yeah, Ta.
What, are you going?
Huh? Well, you don't need me playing handmaiden. There's enough of them knocking about.
Well, remind me to ring you next time I'm in trouble. You want to take up working for the Samaritans.
You want to watch yourself? There's a spare bed through there if you fancy joining him.
We've got to get back for Belle.
Right, well, we'll see you tomorrow, yeah? And I'll call you if anything changes.
And you call me stubborn.
Family trait.
Kane's going to be gutted, you know.
Well, with any luck, with that off his face on painkillers that he won't remember.
Mum, he was looking right at him.
Just give them a bit of time. They'll sort things out.
It's going really well so far.
Well, it's hard for him, isn't it? Seeing his own son mashed up. But he's the first to admit it. Kane did have it coming.
So what, we're supposed to just leave him to it?
We've all been here, Zach included. But he loves Kane. Loves the bones of him. Just finds it hard to show it sometimes, that's all. So if I find out that you've been having us on and this is all just some big excuse to get bed baths off hot nurses...
Have you seen the nurses in here?
We did discuss bringing flowers in, love, but I didn't want you throttling me with your what's-it tubes.
You can't eat, you know.
Yeah, well, pin back your lug holes, because if you ever give me another fright like this again, and I'm coming in and finishing the job, right? Police have been knocking around. They're gonna want to talk to you.
We can get in line.
Can you even remember what happened?
Well, don't bother telling him, because I'm going to sort this for you.
They're gonna want to know who did this. Can you remember?
Come on, tell us. Who did this to you? We need to know.
Yeah, well, we're not the only ones. We ought to get the police in.
No, not yet.
I've told you before, it's down to them now. I don't want you trying to hand out any justice of your own. And don't give me any of that dingle way stuff. There's been far too much fighting and feuding. I want whoever did this to pay for it in court. I don't want you going down as well.
Kane. We need to know what happened.
I don't know why I'm being made out to be the villain. Why don't you have a little think about what he's been doing to me over the past few months?
Nothing justifies this. He could have died.
Shut up, the pair of you. Okay, mate, you've had us all worried. Sorry she's here. Some people can't take the hint.
I've told you I am going nowhere. Me and him have got things to discuss, haven't we?
Well, he obviously don't want to talk to you, does he?
Do you want us to chuck her out? And what is it? What's wrong?
Did she do this to you?
You see, I told you that I had nothing to do with it, and now you can stop trying to lay the blame on me, can't you?
Then who did it?
Jay.
Let's just hope that your boyfriend's still in the car park, shall we? Because the police can charge him as soon as they get here.
He didn't do anything, did he? You liar.
You liar!
Keep your hands off him!
Can't you see that he's lying to you? Jay did not do this, and you know it! Back off!
You'd say anything to protect him anyway!
Liar! Admit it! Go and liar!
Charity, you're too late! There's nothing you can do. Your boyfriend is finished!
Sort it out! An hospital ward. It's enough.
Right. You don't listen to a word he tells you, right? Because he's just trying to drop us in it.
And you're only here to make sure he keeps his mouth shut.
He said it was Jay Sharma. You gonna charge him now?
Just get out, the lot of you. I need to chat to Kane. Need a bit of peace and quiet. Plenty of chance to have your say later on. In the meantime, just in the way. So clear off. Go on, out.
Get off.
How's he doing?
He's in and out of sleep, but he seems to be getting better. Mind you, I don't think he would have been if I hadn't held your mum back.
What do you mean?
She really went for him before when he told us Jay had done it. I reckon she would have finished the job if I hadn't stopped her. Look, I'm sorry, Debbie, but they must have been in this together.
Did he say that?
If you'd have seen the hate in her eyes, you wouldn't have had much doubt.
So are the police going to charge Jay?
Not yet. Your dad's still not saying much.
Dad? It's me. How you doing?
Been better.
Look, can you just give us a few minutes on our own?
Yeah, let's get a coffee.